If you are over the age of 75 and your muscles feel weaker every year, even though you eat eggs, meat, and try to stay active, this message is for you. Because what you are experiencing is not a personal failure, and it is not just aging. For decades, seniors were told one simple message: eat more protein, eggs especially. And for a long time, that advice worked, for younger bodies. But after 75, the body changes in ways most people are never warned about. Digestion slows, stomach acid drops, inflammation quietly rises, blood flow to muscles decreases, and most importantly, the signal that tells muscles to rebuild becomes weaker. This creates a hidden problem. You can eat protein every day and still lose muscle. I've seen seniors who eat eggs every morning, meat every evening, and still struggle to stand from a chair. Their legs shrink, their balance weakens, and confidence disappears. That is not normal aging. That is a communication breakdown between food and muscle. Your body is still eating the protein, but your muscles are no longer receiving the message to grow. And here's the most frustrating part. Doctors often look at protein intake and say, "You're eating enough," but they're not asking the right question. The real question is your muscle still able to use that protein? In this video, I'm going to explain why eggs stop working the way they used to after 75, and why a specific vegetable protein communicates more effectively with aging muscles. Later, I'll also explain why the time you consume protein matters more than the total amount, and why nighttime is the most important muscle repair window you've probably never been told about. Stay with me. This could change how you think about strength and aging entirely. Here is the truth most seniors never hear explained clearly. After 75, animal protein like eggs becomes harder for the body to process. The stomach produces less acid, digestive enzymes weaken, protein breakdown slows significantly. So what happens? The protein from eggs enters the bloodstream later than it used to, but muscles don't wait forever. There is a limited window where muscles are most responsive to repair signals. If protein arrives too late, that window closes. When that happens, the body does something unexpected. Instead of building muscle, it begins breaking down existing muscle tissue to meet basic needs. This is why many seniors lose muscle even when they are eating enough protein. Researchers once believed this was unavoidable, until they tested plant-based proteins in older adults. Vegetable proteins digest differently. They break down more slowly and evenly. They release amino acids over a longer period of time. For aging muscles, this matters more than protein quantity. Muscle tissue after 75 does not respond well to sudden spikes. It responds better to steady, gentle signals. In studies involving seniors in their late 70s and 80s, certain plant proteins were associated with improved walking speed, better balance, and stronger leg muscles. One protein kept appearing repeatedly: lentil-based vegetable protein. Not because it was stronger, but because it was compatible with aging digestion. However, researchers noticed something critical. When lentils were eaten during the day, the effect was limited, but when consumed at the right time, the results improved dramatically. And that leads to the most important part of this entire discussion. After 75, muscle loss is not about effort, it's about alignment. Animal proteins depend on a digestive system that no longer functions the same way. Vegetable proteins adapt more naturally to the aging body. That's why eggs may stop producing results, even though they are still nutritious. This is not about abandoning eggs entirely. It's about understanding their limits. This approach is not meant to make you younger. It's meant to help you stay independent longer. Standing without fear, walking with confidence, reducing the risk of falls. If you have kidney disease or have been advised to limit protein intake, always consult your doctor before making dietary changes. This video is educational, not medical advice. But for many seniors, one small habit before bed can make a real difference over time. If this information helped you, like this video so others can find it. And comment NIGHT if you want a simple weekly plan designed specifically for seniors over 75. Your muscles are not gone. They are waiting for the right signal. Muscle does not rebuild while you are active. It rebuilds while you sleep. At night, inflammation lowers. Repair hormones increase. Muscle tissue becomes more sensitive to growth signals. But there's a serious problem. Most seniors go to bed with no protein available. That means the body has only one option during the night. It breaks down muscle to survive until morning, night after night, year after year. This is why many seniors wake up feeling stiffer and weaker even if they ate protein earlier in the day. Researchers discovered something important. When a small amount of vegetable protein was consumed before bed, amino acids remained available throughout the night without causing digestive stress. The most effective approach was simple: 1 spoon of lentil-based vegetable protein, mixed into warm soup, broth, or water, taken 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. Not a full meal, not a shake, not large amounts, just enough to keep muscles nourished during repair hours. This slow release matches the rhythm of aging muscles. Instead of breaking down tissue overnight, the body receives a steady signal to preserve and repair muscle fibers. Over time, this leads to better strength maintenance and reduced muscle loss. Consistency mattered more than quantity. Before we close, there is something extremely important you need to understand. Many seniors believe muscle loss after 75 is permanent, that once strength is gone, it can never come back. That belief is not only wrong, it is damaging, because when the brain believes recovery is impossible, the body stops responding. But modern research shows something quietly powerful. Aging muscles are not dead, they are asleep. They are waiting for the right conditions. Most advice given to seniors focuses only on what to eat. Almost no one explains how aging muscles listen. After 75, muscles stop responding to force. They stop responding to overload. They stop responding to large protein spikes. But they still respond to signals. Gentle signals, repeated signals, signals delivered when the body is calm and repairing. This is why aggressive workouts fail seniors. This is why heavy protein meals backfire. This is why people feel exhausted instead of stronger. The body interprets stress differently after 75. Stress no longer builds, stress drains. Vegetable protein works not because it is stronger, but because it is quieter. It does not shout at the body, it whispers, and aging muscles respond better to whispers. That is why consistency matters more than intensity now. A small amount, taken regularly, creates trust between food and muscle. Your body begins to expect nourishment. It begins to preserve tissue instead of sacrificing it. Over time, something subtle happens. Balance improves first, then endurance, then confidence. Strength comes last, but it comes. Many seniors miss this because they stop too early. They expect results in days instead of weeks. They expect visible muscle instead of functional strength. But after 75, success looks different. Success is standing up without hesitation, walking without fear, turning without dizziness, sleeping without pain. These are signs of muscle recovery, even before size increases. Another important truth must be said clearly. You do not need more protein. You need better timing and better communication. Your body is not broken, it is selective, and once you respect that, everything changes. This approach is not about replacing your diet, it is about supporting your body during its most vulnerable hours, the night. That is when repair happens. That is when muscles decide whether to rebuild or disappear. Most seniors unknowingly starve their muscles overnight. You are simply changing that story. No extreme changes, no supplements required, no stress on digestion, just alignment. If you have tried everything and felt discouraged, this is not your fault. You are following advice designed for younger bodies. Your body deserves advice designed for this stage of life, and now you have it. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to pause after this video. Breathe, and remember this: it is not too late. It was never too late. Your muscles were just waiting to be heard.